Closed until further notice. The Sunspot Observatory is empty, and it's unclear why. The facility, located about 15 miles south of Cloudcroft, was evacuated yesterday for security reasons. ABC 7's Mauricio Casillas spent the day at the observatory searching for answers. He's live with a story seen only on ABC 7. Mauricio.
Estella, we know that the FBI is the agency that evacuated the facility, but no one seems to know what exactly is going on. Absolutely empty. The Sunspot Observatory, a tourist spot and research facility, taped off. When we were there, we didn't see anyone going in or out. No one. Officials with the observatory are tight-lipped.
We have decided to temporarily vacate the facility as a precautionary measure, and we're working with the proper authorities on this issue.
Even local law enforcement doesn't know what's going on. They asked us if we knew anything. Residents in nearby Cloudcroft are just as puzzled.
I knew law enforcement went out there recently for some sort of incident regarding the United States government, I guess is what I heard. Like I said, what I know is just rumors that are going around town.
Nothing really happens up here very much, and since nobody knows, it could be almost anything.
13-year-old Montana Peterson says one of his friends who lives near the observatory was evacuated.
He just said there was a bunch of, he said FBI, a lot of law enforcement went up there, and everybody had to get out.
A post office near the observatory has also been closed.
Right now, what we're told is that they've temporarily evacuated the area. So we haven't been told why or when that expires.
Residents also say they saw helicopters flying over the observatory on Thursday.
As locals, I feel like we should know what's going on around us.
I reached out to the regional FBI office in Albuquerque to see if I could get some answers, but I still have not heard back. We will, of course, let you know as soon as we get answers. Estella?
Hopefully they'll respond pretty soon. Thank you very much, Mauricio.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Thursday, 9/13/2018. Odd little story there for this observatory, the National Solar Observatory in the United States Postal Office in Sunspot, New Mexico. Getting all kinds of conflicting stories, folks. Townspeople, of course, you got the rumors, and then you got, things being told a week in advance, and then acting like it's just out of nowhere. Still don't seem to make much sense. Much sense at all. So let's dig into that a little bit more here. Let me see here. All right, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for giving us some time. All right. All right, so National Solar Observatory, USPS, United States Postal Service Office in Sunspot, New Mexico, evacuated for safety reasons. There's that video we just kind of watched. Sunspot, New Mexico, the National Solar Observatory, and nearby United States Postal Service office were evacuated for security reasons Thursday. We decided to temporarily vacate this facility as a precautionary measure, and we're working with proper authorities on the issue. So something's going on. A spokesman for the Ontario County Sheriff said they are not involved in the investigation. So they're looking for any word on it as well. So it's kind of a mystery. Not to jump to any conclusions, but this has been going on for a few days. So if anyone's got any answers, something I'm not seeing, comment below. Pretty odd stuff. Just a little bit of a something I wanted to share with you guys. All right, so now in some other news, not to put it last or next, you just have things in order, but the hurricane, all right, I guess it's calmed down a hair. But this could be the calm right before the storm. I'm not sure. Hurricane Florence starts its slow, prolonged assault on the Carolinas. All right, so just as Hurricane Florence closes in on the southeast, the area covered by hurricane force winds has doubled, meaning far more people will get blasted with winds topping 73 miles an hour. I think they said as many as 5 million people could be affected. This is somewhere else I heard that. By late Thursday afternoon, the Carolina coast can expect winds stronger than 80 miles per hour, and that's just the prelude to the untold days of misery. What makes Florence extremely dangerous are the deadly storm surges. They're just going to get a horrific amount of rainfall. That has been the biggest warning. I was out there stationed on the East Coast for 5 years, and that was always the biggest thing, was the rain. It had nowhere to go. It seemed like a little bit of rain would flood. If you got a day of rain or two, unfortunately, because of a tropical storm, you just got flooded out. And half the roadways, every other time you're going down a road, it would be too deep to chance with a car or truck even. Let's take a few looks here at some things, folks. Okay, that's a... So you're getting a little bit of coverage there. I'm going to pull up a few other things. All right, here we go live. It's a live shot from on Myrtle Beach. So it's starting to pick up there for sure on the waves. All right, pulling up other cameras here to see, but some of them are horrible. All right, so life-threatening storm surge and rainfall expected across portions of the Carolinas. Heavy rain and storm surge will be life-threatening. 130-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to start picking up here to be, 70, 80 mile an hour late this afternoon in the area. All right, all the way up to Virginia Beach, Jacksonville. I mean, just a huge amount. They're talking 5 million people can be affected by this with just storms and everything else coming their way. All right, give me a minute here. trying to get different information here. This don't look too bad in Myrtle Beach as of yet. People down there definitely at leisure, drinking their morning coffee, or high winds, people riding bikes. But yeah. And I did the same things. Like I said, we had one coming into Virginia Beach. You know, back in the late 90s when I was down there stationed, and we were out the night before seeing the huge swells, waves. And then the day of, I don't know if it dropped down to a tropical storm, but we just got really bad winds, floodings, waves were tremendous. You know, the third, fourth day after it backed out, sun shining and just huge waves that you wouldn't normally get on the East Coast. Picture of a little kid running there. All right, so nothing too exciting. Just the waves picking up, and the weather in some of these spots. But so it looks like they're calling for this one now to hit right in this area of North Carolina. Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida. You got this Jacksonville, is that South Carolina, North Carolina, Roanoke, Virginia Beach. I mean, it's going to come in inland quite a bit. We're going to see these storms all throughout the East Coast into the Midwest. And all right, just wanted to bring you guys a little update. I'm going to check out some other things I'm working on, so please stick around. I'm Mike. This is a Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed each and every one of you worldwide, and we'll see you back here real soon on the next video. Please subscribe, ring the bell, drop a comment, leave a thumbs up. We'll see you back here real soon.